Hey, what's going on, guys? The free $1,000 EIDL grant is back. So guys, let's get straight to the application and get you paid. And before we get started, guys, do me a favor. Thumbs up this video so you can help more people watch it, and also subscribe so don't miss any of my next videos. Thanks. Who can apply and get this $1,000 EIDL grant? If you are self-employed, for example, you have a side gig, you're a real estate agent, a realtor, Uber driver, Lyft drivers, Airbnb hosts, you sell your stuff on eBay, the Facebook marketplace, you are self-employed. You have to self-certify that you're self-employed. For those of you, I had a couple of questions about what about if you're straight W2 employee? If you are a straight W2 employee, you can't apply to get this $1,000 grant. However though, let's say you're a W2 employee, but in the evening after work hours, you also do Uber, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhubs, one of these food delivery services. That's your side gig, your side hustle. You can apply to get this $1,000 EIDL grant. You have to self-certify that you're self-employed so you can qualify to apply for this $1,000 grant. And if you have a small business, you have more than one employee, you can get up to $10,000. This is $1,000 per employee, up to $10,000. So let's go to the application process and get you paid, guys. Remember, guys, this is first come, first serve, so do it as quickly as you can. This was just opened up again last night. Once you go down to the link in the description, this is the page you should be on. It should be option 1. Applicant is a business with no more than 500 employees. You have to review and check all the following. You're not involved on any illegal activities. You're not delinquent on your child support. You don't do live performances as far as sexual performances. You don't get a third of your income from gambling. You're not in a business of lobbying, and then you're not a member of a local government. So let's go and do that. This is actually your business legal name. If you're self-employed, you don't have an actual business name. Your name is your business. Your trade name is your name. So if you did this already, guys, back in April, and you already got your money, you cannot do it again. This is for the people who did not have a chance to do it or did not know. You can go ahead and do it, but you cannot get paid twice on it. All right, let's say business name. Sunset Realty. Trade name is the same. Sunset Realty. So it's trade name. If your business have an EIN number, this is where you put the EIN number. Again, if you're self-employed, you don't have an EIN number, this is where you put your social security number. And again, if you have a business, the type of business you have, if you have an S Corp or corporation or sole proprietorship, or if you are self-employed. I actually have a corporation. It's not a non-profit. It's not a franchise. Gross revenue for a business prior to January 31st, 2020. Cost of goods sold, and then you should know this because you're doing this for your own business. That's if you have any rental properties, agricultural enterprises. And here you have to let them know if you receive any type of compensation from any other sources, not including your $1,200 stimulus check though. You can give them a brief description of that compensation. And again, that's not included your $1,200 stimulus check. The business primary address. Your business phone number, your phone number. Email address. This is pretty much self-explanatory, guys. The date that the business was established, let's say 12/2010. Date that your business was established, how long you've been the owner since. Your business activity. What type of business do you have? We actually here for us, we're in real estate. And you are going to answer this question based on the type of business that you have. If you have a side hustle, based on the kind of hustle that you have. Side gig, same thing. see, we in property management, realty. Okay, here, that's if you have a small business. If you're self-employed and you work as yourself, this is one employee. So this is where you enter the number of employees. If you have a small business, you have to enter the number of employees that you have here. It's $1,000 per employee up to $10,000. If you have a side household, you're self-employed, you're gonna put one in here. If you can have a side household with more than one person, you're gonna enter the number of the person here. A small business, the number of employees, but if you just have a side household just by yourself, it's one here. The third page is all your personal information. And a quick note here, guys. If you have a black on your credit, you have to unblock it because they will check your credit. They will do a credit check to verify your identity, to verify who you are. So let's do a quick check here. Let's see. Done though. I'm not doing this for me. I've done this and got the EIDL grant already. So I did this back in April. Owner. The percentage of ownership is 100. Then your personal email or the business email, your side household email. And then you have to give them your social security number. You cannot get this without a social security number. And also your date of birth. Let's see, okay. Let's put a date of birth here. No, I cannot. 1890, that's too old. Let's see, let's put 1980. What's going on here? Oh, I got it. What's going on here? Let's do 1/1/1980. And your place of birth. This is pretty much all. This page is all about your personal information. Okay. Your place of birth. Place of birth, I guess place of birth is not required. Are you a citizen? Yes or no? It's required. And then your street residential address. Let's do the same thing here. Let's go back up to the top. You have to answer this question here. Is your business owned by another business or another corporation? For most of you who are self-employed, your business is not owned by another business or another corporation. So for most of you, this will be no, but just in case your business is owned by another corporation or another entity, you have to let them know. All right, so let's move on next to the next page. In the third page, guys, is pretty standard in most applications. Have you been convicted? Have you been barred from doing business from the government? Have you been involved in any illegal activities? Have you pled not guilty or no contest to any crime in the last 5 years? These are pretty much standard stuff. So you have to answer this based on your current situation. And if you did this yourself, you can pretty much leave this part blank. Don't put my name in there. I did not help you. And here, once you get here, this is where you let them know, yes, I like to get the $10,000. This is actually, you can actually get the $10,000 if you have 10 employees. If you have a business, is $1,000 per employee up to $10,000. And this is where you put your bank information, your account number, and your routing number. Caution, if you actually have a business, you have to put the account under the business name here. Otherwise, you will get an email from the SBA telling you to put the business account that you put on here. If you're self-employed, you put in your name, so if the account under your name, you're perfectly fine. But if you have a business, the business that match the bank account has to be on here. So let's see, account number, let's put some numbers on here. Writing number. 2684131. Okay. And this is where you have, and at the bottom, and scroll down to the bottom, this is why you have to self-certify. Everything you said on this application is true, but nothing but the truth. I here certify under penalty of perjury under the law of the United States that the above is true and correct. And the last page, this is where you check double check, triple check all the information that you already put on the previous 3 pages to make sure the information is correct. If there are any mistake, if you have to go back, make sure you go on edit and edit whatever you need to edit. Especially make sure you double check your bank account information. The bank account goes first, the routing numbers goes second, guys. I'm not going to submit this. I've done this in April and I've already got the grant from the SBA. Once you click that little box here, you hit submit, you will get an application number. Keep an eye on your email. If they need any more additional information from you, they will email you under that application number. And you should be able to receive your $1,000 between 1 to 7 days, up to 10 days. In some cases, you may receive an email from the SBA offering you a loan. This is not the grant. You don't have to repay the grant, but the loan has to be paid back. This is a loan over 30 years. You have the option to either accept or reject it. This is going to be totally up to you if you want the loan or not. Matter of fact, some people did not get the grant, but they did get the offer for the loan. And then again, it's a 30-year loan. It's up to you if you want to accept it or not. Once you do accept the loan, I believe you get it within 3 days. As always, guys, thank you again for watching. If you find any value at all, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my next videos. I'll see you in the next update. Thanks.